Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is a gimmick that was added to Pokemon Generation 6. This is a phenomenon that occurs when a trainer and their Pokemon have a strong bond with each other. This requires the Pokemon trainer to have a Keystone and the Pokemon to have a specific Mega Stone. For example, in order for Sharpedo to Mega Evolve, it first needs a Sharpedo Knight. The one exception is Rayquaza, who needs to have Dragon Ascend and a Meteor in order to Mega Evolve. All Pokemon have only one Mega form, except for Charizard and Mewtwo, who have two forms. Primal. Primal is a gimmick exclusive to Kyogre and Groudon and was introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The blue orb is required for Kyogre, and the red orb is required for Groudon in order to Primal. Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja is a gimmick exclusive to Greninja. Ash Greninja was first seen in the Pokemon anime and was later on added in Generation 7 is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Ash Greninja requires Greninja to have Battle Bond, as his ability will transform after defeating an opponent in battle. Water Shuriken will deal more damage once Ash Greninja has been achieved. Z Crystals. Z Crystals are gimmick added in Generation 7. In order to use a Z Crystal, you first need to obtain a Z Ring. Z Crystals will turn a regular move into a super move of its respective type. For example, the Dark type Z Crystal, Darkinium Z, will work as long as your Pokemon has a Dark type move in order to perform Black Hole Eclipse. Special Z Crystal. Certain Pokemon have a special Z Crystal with a certain requirement. For example, Incineroar Z Crystal is called Insignium Z and can only be used when Incineroar knows Darkest Lair in order to perform Max Malicious Moonsault. Dynamax. Dynamax is a gimmick added in Generation 8 and is exclusive to the Galar region. In order for a Pokemon to Dynamax, its trainer needs to equip a Dynamax band, and you also need to find a power spot in order to Dynamax. Dynamax will transform your Pokemon from Ant-Man into Hulk. Gigantamax. Gigantamax is the same thing as Dynamax, except only certain Pokemon like Charizard or Gengar can Gigantamax and will completely change their looks upon growing. If your Pokemon can Gigantamax, you can use Max Suit in order to give them the ability to Gigantamax, but this won't work on all Pokemon. Terra Orb. Terra Orb is a gimmick added in Generation 9. The trainer must first use a Terra Orb in order to crystallize their Pokemon. Terra will allow one Pokemon in battle to change its type, which could be a blessing and curse. For example, you could change Gyarados into ground type to counter electric types, but now you're weak against grass type moves. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content.